People are always telling me that basically they're scared of autopilot on Tesla cars, right? Even though they don't have the car. But I totally get it. You don't have it, you never experienced it, so I totally get you saying you're scared of it, right? But you have people they're not willing to try nothing new, right? But if their car manufacturer, the car that they have, right, enable a feature like that, or the newer version of that specific car have the features, right, these people would try it, and they would, I guarantee, fall in love with that thing, right? Now, people assume that this thing is like super dangerous. Your chances of getting into the accident is way higher using it, stuff like that. But a person that uses it every day will tell you that's not true. That's not true. If you look up the data of people that actually use autopilot, right? People that use autopilot is actually safer than people that actually drive it themselves. I know you're saying that don't make no sense, but let me explain, right? If all these cars was driving by themselves, they would all stay a certain speed, right? They would all stay in their lane. They would all stay a certain distance from each other, right? And you got to keep in mind that these cars are able to see stuff that we physically can't see with our own two eyes, right? When we're driving, we're really seeing just in front of us, and then we might glimpse to the sides to see if anything is there. But the car is actually driving and seeing in front of it all the time, seeing beside it, next to it all the time, and it's seeing behind it all the time because it has cameras all around the car, right? Now, with this car, there's no blind spot because this car has sonars and have cameras all over the place. With us as humans, we do have a blind spot, and that's why they always tell you before you switch lanes, don't only use your mirror alone, always look over your shoulder. There's a reason behind that, because there's probably a car right here by your B pillar that you're not seeing, right? Look at this guy. I can't even show you. I can't even flip the camera around, but he just literally just cut me off. The car's driving by itself, but it knew that it was going to cut me off, and it slowed down, and basically it allowed him to get in front of me. But let me finish explaining now. Now, the reason why I would love for everybody to have this kind of feature on their car, because when I'm driving in my car, or when the car is driving by itself, I'm able to observe what people are doing. And I see a lot of people is drifting out of their lanes, right? And a lot of people is doing a lot of stuff they're not supposed to do, which is texting and driving. So they're taking their eyes off the road, right? So they're not seeing what's going on. People that's driving today, nowadays, because of technology and all the stuff that's going on, people are not really 100% focused on driving. You get what I'm saying? They're probably 80% focused on driving, and 20% is going towards their phone, something else on their phone, or something else that they're not supposed to be doing, right? Makeup. I see people doing makeup. See people trying to eat, all that stuff. And the whole point I'm trying to say is, if every car had autopilot, there would be way less accidents than there are now, because the car is just focusing on driving. These drivers are not focusing only on driving. They're focusing on driving and other things, right? So it would be amazing if all these cars can adapt the same feature that the Teslas have, which is being able to drive by itself and see everything by itself. Like, even when for example, the other day I was driving, right? And this car in front of me, like, hit the brake really, really hard and decided he was going to exit, take a right. And my car picked up on it, and it, boom, slowed down instantly by itself and stopped. And I was like, wow, okay, pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't expect the guy to stop short like that. But my car picks up stuff that sometimes we don't pick up, you know? And it was just amazing. So please, before you guys knock something down and talk smack about it, give it a try. You know, you got to understand that everything, when it comes to technology, everything starts from somewhere. You know, it didn't get to where it's at now without starting from somewhere. And I guarantee where it started from, it wasn't where it's at now. You know, it took years of them working on it and keep getting better at it for it to actually get to where it's at. For example, look at planes, airplanes. You don't think they had many accidents before they got to where they're at now? Were they able to make the planes as big as they are now, to carry as much weight as they carry, with these big engines, and they're able to carry so many people, so many cargo, and they're able to do that efficiently, burning less fuel, less accidents. Like it's amazing. But people understand that it didn't start like that. It took time. So when it comes to autopilot, you got to do the same thing. I guarantee autopilot in 2012 is not the same autopilot we have now. It's not. We have better hardware, right? Better cameras, software updates to make it better when it comes to like picking up certain things. I just got to update, so now I'm able to see the cones. You know what I'm saying? And it keep getting better. But if nobody is pushing this, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get there. The next couple of years, my kids, probably your kids, is going to have self-driving cars where you don't have to touch the steering wheel at all. They just jump in their car and go to sleep. But how are we going to get to that level, to that point, without being here first? All right? So just want to make a quick video about autopilot. Y'all need to try it out before y'all knock it, you know? That's the problem with us. We're not willing to try nothing new. We like to stick to what we know. But if that's the case, half of the technology that we have now wouldn't exist. All right. Go to my YouTube channel. I'm always trying to educate people on stuff that they're ignorant to, which is a lot of people is ignorant to Teslas, and they just see one or two stories on the news and they just assume that it's like that with all the Teslas, which is not true. All right. So come to my YouTube channel, all_in_tech, and I make great videos, and I inform people on a lot of stuff, not just cars, no, not just Teslas, but other stuff too, because I'm a tech guy. All right, peace.